If you like this video, please click like, share it, subscribe, buttons down there, and if you want coaching with me in Nottingham or online, all the information is in the bio. Hey all, so I'm a little bit scared again this week because I'm talking about a thing that people have been doing for years, and that's going up and down the spots. I just think it's a bit pointless, and it's a foul. So here's why. Right, so up and down the spots, why is it pointless? Well, you see, I hear the people saying that they practice this shot up and down the spots, and then if the white comes back to the Q-tip, you know, it means that you've hit the ball perfect in the middle, apparently. But I don't think it's great feedback because, you know, if you keep trying it long enough, you'll get it back to the tip. But I don't think it necessarily tells you exactly what you're looking to know. Because so you're trying to find out if you hit that in the middle and hit that straight, it'll come back at you. But the problem with it, the feedback is, it's not guaranteed that you've hit the line down there. So if mine keeps going over there, that way, I might think I'm putting left hand side on it, but I might be aiming wrong. So you might get down the road thinking, oh, I'm cueing to the left, I'm not sighting it, I'm not aiming. You don't know what it is. So although it might give you an indication that there's something not right, it doesn't really tell you what. And what I've found a lot with the coaching is amateurs are barking up the wrong tree a lot. So they're trying to fix something that they think is going to make them better, but that don't need fixing. So what I'm trying to show you here is that by doing this over and over again, it doesn't really help you diagnose why you're missing. Now remember, you've got to hit, you're trying to hit the middle here. You don't need the middle very often in the game, right? Anybody telling you that you do need the middle all the time, or until you can make 50 or 60, right? Definitely wrong, that. Definitely wrong. Well, absolutely wrong, right? So that's a red flag. But back to this. So look, I'm going to try and get back up to me now. Let's see if I can do it, right? So I did it quite hard to test myself. I mean, look, it's gone up and down the spot. So now look, that's just come off the lines there. Now, what's that telling me? It's not too bad, but did I aim wrong? Was there a little bit of side on it? So with that there, it's a decent hit, not perf. So although I've done it and it's told me I'm not far off, I don't really, what is the point of it? I don't really see. I think your best bet is to play the game really, than just hitting it up and down the spots. I mean, the other reason I think it's a bit pointless is because it's an absolute snooze fest, right? Who wants to go to the club for recreation, right, and hit a ball up and down the spots? I mean, I know some players in the past or even now might do it, but I don't think this is really going to help you that much. I just think you might as well do something a bit more fun and play the game, because like I always say, the game isn't played in straight lines like that. It's very rare you want to hit the middle, so why do it? Yeah, just play the game. But if you really, 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 really want to know if you've hit the middle or not, then use a spinny white. It's just a white with dots on, really. It's a really good training aid, in my opinion. You can play with it, which is really important, just doing daft stuff. You can actually play the game with it. You break off and play. And I think that's a lot more realistic, and it's a lot better to train with. Now, when I first start practicing, especially after the layoff, I use this quite a lot because I need to know if I'm hitting the correct spots, or the spots that I'm aiming for on certain shots. Knowing exactly how this is supposed to move is very important. It helps you read that feedback even better. I talk about this a lot in my sessions. But if you want the middle, this is a good way of doing it. Right, so I'm going to try and hit the middle here. Now I've set up a straight shot because it's one of the only times you want to hit the middle. There's a few other times, but generally you'll be hitting not the middle. Anybody telling you different is telling you fibs, or just don't know what they're doing, right? So there you go. So here we go. And that's for any level, any level. I can't stress that enough. Any level, beginner, you don't need to hit the middle a lot. Right, so I'm gonna see if I'm in the middle. Set it up, I think it's quite hard to see. That went in the middle of the pocket, I think. There was no rotating, maybe a little bit of right rotation, I don't know. So, but it's not bad, is it? I must have aligned it pretty well because the red's gone in the middle of the pocket. And I must have hit the middle because that's not rotating. I mean, I'll try it again. I'll try and hit it harder to test myself. Let's get it straight. Again, no rotation at all. It's just sort of stopped dead. So that means I've hit the middle of the cue ball. But they've all gone in, even the one that weren't perfect. So happy days, I'm good to go. I'll have one more go. I'll try it off centre a little bit to show you. You can still pot it and it'll just be rotating a little bit. It's hard to do this, funnily enough, but we'll try it. There you go, look. So there's a little bit left on that, but it's still gone in. So you know when you're searching for this middle, it's a little bit of a waste of time really, because it's still my shot next, and it's gone in even though I've got a little bit left. Now look, I know we're always searching to get more accurate, knowing exactly where you're hitting is obviously a benefit, but to get two on it, trying to find this perfect middle, that's not why you miss it. It's not why you're not getting to the level that you want to get to, or whatever level, you know, improving. So I think it's misdirecting your attention from what you need to be looking at. So that's what I think. So there you go. I think the way I suggested the feedback is a little bit more reliable. It's easier to read, but ultimately, you know, you don't have to be that perfect. I think you'd be better just playing the game, knowing how the white moves, learning how the white's supposed to move is a lot more benefit at any level, beginner or advanced. And then you can sort of play the game. But yeah, please comment below and I will see you soon.